What's good, y'all? Just Koolin episode 7. About to read this, magazine, Rolling Stone. Just talk to y'all. Yeah, just Koolin, like I said, episode 7. HipHop, rumors, news, music, etc. All that good shit. You know what I mean? Just chilling while I read this magazine, talking to y'all. First up, man, how did I miss this? King Louis may sign to Drake's OVO label, and I think that's pretty fucking dope. You know, it's been rumored for a minute. You know, Drake has shouted at him out numerous of times. You know, King Louis talked about Drake in interviews here and there. And if you've seen on Twitter, I think either Party Next Door or I think Party Next Door, you know, he put up the song Day from King Louis' last project, Tony. And I think it'll be a good look. I think Chirac and Toronto, you know, together will be a, you know, dope. I mean, seeing how we do need somebody new, a new interpretation from Chicago to be on in the mainstream area. I think that it'll give Drake's label, you know, that extra boost. Because, I mean, look who he signed so far. Party Next Door, I Love Making. I thought he was rumored to have signed The Weeknd, but I don't know if that's true or not. And, you know, other than that, his label was looking a little sketchy, a little soft. And I think this will edge it out. I think he should go pick up, like, more rappers, you know. Definitely Tory Lanez, I think he should scoop up. I still can't think of the young cat from Toronto, the Asian kid. But y'all know who I'm talking about. I think he should also pick up Honey Cocaine. I just love her fucking mixtape, man. The new one that just dropped, I keep playing that shit over and over. Also, shout out to King Louis. He got a EP that just dropped out of nowhere. I got it the other day, you know, just scrolling that piff and clicked on mixtapes newest, and I seen it like, yo, what is this? King Louis? I thought it was, you know, a mix that people just put out, but it's actually new. You know, it's out right now officially. And Soprano EP, I think some will enjoy it, but some will definitely see the new flow, the new direction. I just think it's just something he was trying. But I will say it's more lady friendly than anything. I mean, he still got the street shit in there, but it's definitely a little more lady friendly. I will say that. Also, Kanye West and Beyonce is supposed to drop an album, or Kanye wants to drop his album Paris the same day as Beyonce dropping her platinum edition of Beyonce. You know, with a whole bunch of good stuff, 2 new songs or a calendar or a photo album, shit like that. Just basically a re-release of it, but with more shit. I think that's kind of dope. Beyonce and Kanye head to head in the competition. Y'all know how I feel about when artists re-release shit. You know, it was rumored to be a new, basically part 2 of, you know, Beyonce, basically the sequel, but to basically re-release it with just more packaging, you know, more, you know, gifts, I guess, for the ladies. I mean, it's cool, but I think the ladies would want a new project, or probably not. I mean, maybe I don't want a new Beyonce record. But as far as Kanye, I think that's pretty dope. You know, good luck to him if he decides to drop that. Also, the little track list that got leaked of his project and Beyonce's project, I thought that was kind of weird. Is it real? Is it not real? And how do y'all feel about that Yeezy 3 that leaked, that picture? You know, it's kind of like Yeezy meets Uggs, you know, in a sense. And I seen it and was like, yo, I don't know, man. That's just me. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, Adidas, and what did y'all think it was gonna look like? You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like the bottom of it has the Yeezy with the strap, and it's just something different. It's not bad, but it's not, you know, good. It's in between. You know what I'm saying? I put a picture out there on my IG, and it didn't get a big, great reception because of, oh, it's Kanye. You know, I just think it's just a model. I don't even think it's the official shoe. I just think it's a model, because with a shoe you can do a many models as you want and scrap them. It's like, we ain't gonna go with that. We're gonna go with something different. So I don't think it's real. I'll wait till the official picture drops, and then we can talk about that. And as far as Chirac, Lil Durk again is locked up on gun charges. You know, I think it's his 3rd one since he's been on probation or whatever. I think it's a loss, man. I think all them Chirac cats really got to put they best foot forward. And if you're going to be in this rap shit, you know, you got to be a full-time rapper and a half-time trapper. And no, I didn't take that from what's his name. I'm just saying it's just common sense, you know. As I was watching his video on it, I actually said that out loud in my kitchen, and then he said it, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think it's fucked up. I don't get why French is not mentoring him. I mean, I get it. You grown, he grown. You guys should do, he guys should do. But if you signed him, you're supposed to be like his mentor and everything, you know. But I don't get why when you reach a certain tax bracket, move the fuck out of the hood. You know, you have nothing else to prove, Dirk. I mean, your music is good. You know what I mean? It could be better, but if you focusing more on not getting taken out by no ops or, you know, representing, you know, for whatever it is you represent, at the end of the day, why you a rapper? Then you might as well get a rap shit up and go back to the streets. You did. Be a better role model for your kids, is my personal opinion. But anyway, of course, Chris Brown lashed out at Tamar Braxton and that cheetah girl bitch. I thought it was funny. It happened like a while ago, but it is what it is. It's still like, they still talking about it, and I just think like that's crazy. But I didn't know where it came from, and then I watched the little show. I guess BT got called The Real with her, Adrienne Bailon, whatever the fuck her name is, and some other hoes, and it's like a fake ass View, and so. Yeah, I think he kind of overreacted. No, he didn't overreact, because that bitch basically threw his girl under the bus and saying that she's the greatest side chick in the world, which is not true. Cassie, Diddy's girl, is the greatest side chick, you feel me, in my personal opinion. But, I mean, he is what he is, you know. He gonna speak out and speak his mind, and he had the right to, you dig? So, I ain't mad at him for that. I mean, Tamar reaches for attention, and she definitely didn't have to use him as an example. Of all the people that's been in the public eye as far as relationships go, you know, even people that's in her age bracket. So I just thought that was, you know, unless it was the conversation of young couples. I don't watch that shit, so I don't know. But I'm just saying, I thought that was crazy. But he got at that bitch, though. Like, some bitches. He gave, like, Adrienne a quick shot. But what he said about her was real. Like, last time she was relevant, niggas was wearing 6X tees. And that's real shit. That cheetah girl shit was years ago. I was still in, what, high school, middle school when that shit was out? High school. I'm saying high school. That shit was crazy. But also I heard that Jay-Z bought Ace of Spades, the champagne brand, and who couldn't see that coming? Like, you know, once he stopped fucking with Cristal, not Cristal, Cristal, as he once said it, I think that's big, you know what I'm saying? Him buying the company, oh, I don't know, I didn't read the story, I just heard, you know, so if he did buy the company or he has something to do with it, it's gonna be bigger and better, of course, you know what I mean? I definitely think at the prices at now, he won't do it, but I think Jay should kind of lower it. I think, like, what they about $200 a bottle or something like that. I will mark it at, you know, $150 and do other things with that. Like the Ace of Spades, if you really own the company now, brand it so you can make a you know, like if Ace of Spades is the tree has branches, branch off into other little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like little champagnes that's kind of like Bel Air Rose. Like do something like that where average people, you know what I'm saying, that like to drink champagne like me, you know what I'm saying, can afford something like that. Cause who want to spend $200 every time you want to drink champagne? I mean, Bel Air Rose ain't shit. That's like if you wear snapbacks, that's the price of Bel Air Rose, like a snapback. So I mean, but that's not an everyday thing you gonna want to do every time you want to drink champagne. I don't give a fuck if you got it or not. You dig? So I just think that I want to see what he gonna do with the company. And I'll probably read the story later, but I just thought that was big, seeing how he been the motherfucking I guess you would say ambassador for Ace of Spades, always having it in his videos, always talking about it. So, you know, I think it's dope though. Of course, Kelly Rowland had her newborn son. Congratulations to her. I think that's great. I think she's gonna enjoy motherhood. You know, and shout out to the guy that knocked her up. And lastly, but not least, this is gonna lead into my next video. Taylor Swift, 1989, moves 1.3 million copies first week. Now that would have been crazy if she would have moved 103 million copies, right? But yeah, man, she moved 1.3 copies in first week. I've talked about it previously. You know, it's just still big. You know, first album of the year to go platinum. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is dope. You know, 1.3 million. Like the last time that happened for a female artist was 2002. You know, so she broke another record. You know, and people got to give it up. I mean, that's greatly dope. And the thing that catch this, y'all, it was physical copies over digital copies. So that's gonna lead into my next video where I'm just talking about physical versus digital, because I always get that, like, why do you still buy albums? Like, why do you go out and buy this, you know, in stores, and you can just download it, buy it off iTunes and have it on your phone, you know? But at the end of the day, that says a lot. That says that physical CDs are still in demand. And even when I be on other like channels and looking at reviews and shit, people still, they do both. They buy the iTunes version, but they love physical copies. Now, the thing I would say about that is, if you're gonna do that, then don't open the physical copy. You might as well just keep it sealed up, because you already have it. You know, the booklet comes with it as well, and you can look at whatever else, if everybody else bought it and you know, did a review of it, so you wouldn't have to open it. But I think that's major support, and I think her fans came out in droves to support the album. And that's not it. It's still gonna go, you know, sell more and more. It's not gonna slow down. You know, that's just over here. It's worldwide. So at the end of the day, you know, she had a hell of a press week. You know, like I said, the ending of it, it may be between 2 and 3 million copies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. You know, if it go past that, that's dope. Would I advise anybody else to actually drop an album? I mean, you're gonna do it, Ross, Wayne, Kanye, but yeah, I don't see any other project going platinum this year. I'm sorry, you know, and that says a lot for Lil Wayne and Carter 5, because if he don't go platinum, that's sad. That's just my personal opinion. You have no buzz no more, give it up. But that's just Koolin episode 7, man. Just want to talk about that shit. I think I may save the other video, physical copies over digital, for tomorrow, you know, end the week out right. And look at it right there. Hell of a press week. So what y'all know, what y'all think about some of these news, rumors and everything like that? I hope the OVO thing with King Louis is true. I think it's dope that Hov bought the Ace of Spades joint. Free Lil Durk. Hope he can get out and get his shit back in order. Yeah, man, Kanye. I wonder why. Do y'all know why he named his album Paris? I know he had like a great time out there. I think Beyonce and Jay kind of, you know, did their thing out there, whatever. They have some significance of why they like Paris. Think they got engaged with some shit, or did Kim and him get engaged? Who knows? But I definitely feel like that's more Beyonce would have named her next album Paris than Kanye, because that's not even a Kanye title. Like, I mean, he did do a lot of work out there for his albums in Paris, but what was the mystique behind him naming his album Paris? You dig? But y'all let me know what y'all think. I just had to drop this off because I was just sitting here chilling. All these topics just popped up in my brain. This is definitely an article y'all need to read about. If y'all into politics and things like that. Not saying that I am, but I just really gonna read this story because it's like, wow, the 9 billion witness. That's crazy. But other than that, hip hop, kick some out, man. 1.